Hey everyone.
Hello. Welcome to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangi.
I'm Jack.
And we're here. And we're live.
Yep.
And this is a weird angle.
We'll move it around.
No, we're good. Just my hair won't stay behind my ear. How's everybody doing? Hey, Darcy.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out where to put the camera while we're kind of temporarily displaced and still trying to chat with you guys. Well, there's really no good spot to do a good live show, so we just kind of throw the camera up wherever we can.
Hey, Laura. Hello, Deb. Yeah, we switched places tonight.
No, we didn't.
Maybe it looks like it to them.
Oh.
Hey, Patricia.
Well,
we're
last
good.
week you weren't here till the very end.
True.
So I was sitting where I'm sitting, and when you came in, you just kind of joined us.
All right. Hello, Carol. Hello, Mennonite Farmhouse and Roberta. Well, hey, Jennifer. How are you?
There we go. I got the chats pulled up.
All right. The Macs are here.
Hey,
Money
Max.
Pit is here.
Money Pit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Mennonite Farmhouse. Sorry.
Thank you, Barbara.
We're just a little slow getting going tonight. I think we're both just really wore out.
Yeah.
And it's super hot.
It is, and it's hot in the house.
Humid too. And it's hot in here.
Yeah. I think the air conditioner's having a hard time keeping up.
Yeah, it was in the upper 90s today with lots of humidity. I mean, I went up to the house to try to, well, we have to go up there every day to check on stuff, feed some of the animals, and just do our daily checks on stuff. And I mean, I really wasn't working. I was just going out and feeding the dog and stuff, and just, I had to change t-shirts. I mean, it completely soaked. Of course, I don't know why. I'm just sweat like crazy right now.
Thank you.
All right, so I don't know. We didn't really plan on anything to talk about tonight.
We don't usually anyway. We fly by the seat of our pants. Hotter there than Georgia. Wow. And Minnesota. Dang. Hey, Grandpa.
It's hotter in Minnesota than Georgia?
That's what it said.
Huh.
All right. So how's everybody doing? What are you guys up to? We got to spend some awesome time yesterday with some Homestead friends that we
yeah, guess we could talk about that.
Yeah, we met them via YouTube. I guess when I started The Caver's Wife.
Yeah.
And they are in the area. And so we got to meet JM at the Nut House, finally.
Yeah.
So that was awesome.
Very nice people.
Yes, they were very, very nice. Very, very awesome to hang out with.
Yeah, a lot of fun. We got a lot in common. Of course, a lot of homesteaders have a lot in common,
Right,
but
true.
I think we had a whole lot in common. I think as far as outdoor activities and hobbies and stuff like that, we were
Yeah.
just, they like to do a lot of outdoor activities like I do. So yeah,
Yeah.
they were, yeah, just a blast to hang out with.
Yeah, they really
Super
were.
blast.
Yeah.
And we might be able to get to see them again before they head out of the area.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Yep. Hey, Kathy. So yeah, it's been again another crazy week, but we keep saying maybe it'll slow down. It's not. It won't. Not for a while. But we've had some awesome progress on the house this week that we're very excited about.
Yes, and I think where we're at right now, it's going to be this week. This week, I think it's going to kind of set where it is this week. We won't have much progress this week. Most of the people that's working on our house, putting it back together, most of them are out this week. Some of them have taken some trips out of town, going on some family vacations.
Right.
And stuff. So we're just, they won't be back till the end of this week. So I mean, it's just just a week of kind of not much.
Right. Right. And that's okay. That's all right. But we've had great progress this past week.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So big things are happening
Well,
right
for a
now.
few things.
Right. Big things are happening
Got
now.
a long ways to go. Long ways to go.
Big things have happened, but we still have like a million little things left to do.
Yeah. And we don't even know some of the stuff that we're going to have to get into.
Yeah, that's true. I think it'll all unfold, I guess, wouldn't you say, when they finally set the house back down? And then we'll really be able to
Yeah.
reassess.
Yeah. The big thing is completing the basement and the drainage and getting the house set back down.
Mm-hmm.
Once that's done, it'll be a lot safer to get in everything and start really looking at stuff to see how messed up other things are.
Right, right.
It's hard to tell when the house is not sitting plumb and level,
Right.
where it's supposed to be.
Right.
So, yeah, and we still don't have any heat or air at that house. So it's been sitting for 2 months.
With no circulation.
Yeah, so that's not good either.
Yeah. Hey, Matt and Sarah. Karen asked, how is my heart? I am happy to report that I am much, much better. I have not noticed any palpitations. I did go, as most of you know, I was having heart palpitations that pretty much started right after the house. And then, which I figured is probably stress related, went to the doctor, everything came back normal. So that pretty much confirmed that it was stress related. So she recommended going off caffeine, and I have, and that helped immensely. And then at somebody else's recommendation, I went to my chiropractor last week and this week, and he gave me adjustments, and I have not had any palpitations that I've noticed. So very thankful for that. That's been a really big relief. And plus, I think too, seeing all the progress on the house has helped me as well. It's kind of helped me to relax a little bit. So yeah, I'm glad. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, it started getting better last week, just after the first 2 or 3 days of you getting off caffeine.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that. Yeah, so now it's like, if we go somewhere to eat, I'll just get water, because even their unsweet tea or whatever, I'm sure everything has caffeine in it. So just stick with the water.
Yeah.
How's your keto journey going? It must be tough with you all going on. I'm sticking to it the majority of the time, so it's okay. Like tonight we had I roasted some chicken thighs and cut up some cucumbers and a tomato and put some Italian dressing on it, and we had green beans, so that was good. And breakfast, I had a breakfast burrito on a low carb tortilla, and lunch was I had a hot dog and potato salad and leftover green beans. So yeah, I mean that's just today. I mean I've done pretty well. So far so good. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you all. Yes, I'm very relieved. Water. Yeah, it's definitely the better drink. Potato salad. It is, instead of potatoes, it's cauliflower. So I used frozen cauliflower and just boiled it until it was heated through. Strained it, rinsed it in cold water. Added chopped boiled egg, mayonnaise, mustard, pickle juice, salt and pepper. Pretty much like how you would make a potato salad. So it's good. I should have seasoned the water though. If you ever make it, definitely salt the water, because the cauliflower was a little bland, but still pretty good though.
That was for lunch?
It was one of the things I had for
No.
lunch. But yeah, it was leftovers from the other night. I had made hamburger steaks and the potato salad, yeah. But also, our little chickies are doing good. All of the chickens, we reported last week that a couple of them were sick. It looked like they may have Merrick's. But so far, all of the other chickens look healthy. We cleaned out the coop. We got them some immune boosting vitamins. And so far everybody is looking good. So
Yeah, and
hopefully we nipped in the bud.
the two little chicks are just running around.
They are. They're
just,
so cute.
Doing their thing.
Mm-hmm. Like they're running in and out of the fence, and it's funny because the mama, she just stays right along the fence with them, and they're just adorable. It's so much fun to watch. Let's see. What would you use to season the water? Salt. Yes. I use I like pink Himalayan sea salt is my salt of choice. Hey, Living Simple. We are all doing well. And you pull the beets. Yes.
Yeah, we're tired.
Yes, I pulled the beets from my garden. I also pulled some weeds. There's so many. I mean, it's basically overgrown like a jungle. But yes, I did pull the beets, and they look beautiful. I haven't eaten them yet, though.
It looks terrible up there, but we can't worry about that right now.
No, we can't.
That's what it is, and we'll take care of it when we get around to it.
Yeah,
and there's some things right now we don't need to worry about.
No. Yeah.
And yeah, right now there's some things we have to just say that doesn't matter.
Right.
Till later.
And you had even mentioned that we will probably have to, because there's so much construction going on over there, that we will most likely take up the beds and start fresh.
Yeah, probably so.
And plus some of the boards are looking rotten anyway. So
yeah, we were gonna have to redo some of our raised beds anyway.
Yeah.
Because finally some of them had been setting so long. Yeah, the wood, the sides of the raised bed was starting to rot out. So
yeah. And
so once we get back into the house and get everything fixed, then we'll address that. But of course, gardening season will be over by then.
Right.
And so
hopefully we can take care of that when it gets cooler.
Just in the fall.
So so we won't be so miserable.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be back in the house by then. We'll just kind of have to wait and see.
Somebody says, "What does your shirt say?" I guess I see
this Emily, my daughter, got me this shirt for Mother's Day. It says "Best Mom like ever."
Something a teenager would say.
Yeah, I'm the
But she
best
got it
mom
for
like
you.
ever. So my thinking was, it's got to be true if your child gets it for you, right? Let's see. They're talking about putting oregano in the water. Yes, we actually did that last year when I was growing oregano for the chicks. When our big chickens were babies, we were giving them oregano. Let's see. Have you thought about when you're starting back to school? Yes, but what I have decided is I'm going to kind of wait because Parker, of course, he's our only student at the moment, and he now adds Braun to our family unit, and so I kind of want to wait and see if we can figure out a timeline of when we're going to be able to get back in the house. If we can get back in the house by September, do you think that's possible?
I don't know.
I don't either. So if we can get in the house around September, I would rather wait until we get in the house. So we'll have a later school year. But if we figure out that it's going to be more like October, then we'll go ahead and start. So that's where we're at on that. You will have a great garden next year. Yes, I'm thinking everything. We're just going to be back and better than ever, that kind of thing. I'm kind of hoping. I did tell you guys I got a green stalk, right? They sent us one. I haven't put it together yet. So I'm looking forward to that. Only thing is, like right now, it's kind of too hot to plant anything. I'm afraid.
Miserable.
Yeah, I'm afraid if I put like lettuce or radishes or anything, they're not gonna do well. So I might wait and just do a fall green stalk garden. Excuse me, and then do lettuce and radishes and spring onions, and a few other things. So we'll see.
How are your tomatoes doing in your pots?
They're doing good. We actually have harvested a few, but I will say that I don't know if it was the heat or my neglect or both, but they're starting to wither. But I am happy with the amount of tomatoes that we have gotten, because I have never successfully have been able to grow a tomato plant in a pot to fruition. So I'm really excited about that. It looks really good. And then my pepper plant has like two big
The tomato
peppers.
plant needs watering bad.
Well, yeah, but it
It's
had
very
like
dry right now.
yeah. Well, I mean, we had rain yesterday, and so it's been watered. And I don't need to overwater it, but let's see. Your garden, yard, and home are going to mean even more to you than before. It absolutely will. Tomatoes don't like the heat, especially in pots. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely been stressing, and it has been super hot. So.
Yeah, I don't like the heat either. I'm not in a pot and I don't like it.
You're not in a pot.
It's the humidity.
Yeah.
It's just miserable.
Yeah. Let's see. How old is Parker, and what grade is he going into? He is 15, almost 16, and he is going into the 10th grade. But yeah, I was actually talking to our chiropractor about him and saying, you know, probably wouldn't hurt to get him in there since he's going through a crazy growth spurt. And he said yes, and he said usually boys that have a crazy growth spurt also tend to have bad posture. And he said so usually an adjustment can help with that. So we'll see. Let's see. The humidity is the killer. Makes sense. 2 years ago, tried a container gardening, did not work for my soil, climate, and life. Yeah, it's. I think it's definitely. I think it's harder to container garden because you have to pay more attention.
Yeah.
And I'm a lazy gardener. I much prefer growing in the dirt because, you know, it pulls more nutrients and holds more moisture, and you just have.
Or at least raised beds.
Yeah. Oh, I love raised bed gardening too.
Yeah, it's tough right now just growing in the pots,
Yeah.
especially with the heat.
Yeah, Cast Iron Mama says, hey all, I'm late, but at least I made it this week. I have a wild paste tomato bed that I haven't pruned at all. It's full of fruit that may not rotten before we move in 2 weeks. Oh, ripen. Gotcha. If they are, some of them you may be able to pick green and they can ripen on your countertop. So that might be an option. You know, just leave them on the vine as long as you can, and then before you move, go ahead and pick them. And you know, unless they're still really small, but if they're full size and they're just waiting to ripen, leave them on there as long as you can, then pick them and let them ripen on the counter. Let's see.
More people joining
Hey, Charlie. Yep, let's see. Wrap green tomatoes in newspaper, put them in cardboard box, and they will ripen over several days. That's a good trick. Hey, Heirloom Permaculture, our middle daughter just bought her first car. Oh my goodness, a 94 Silverado. She said it's a classic. I feel old now. You know, there's nothing like hearing a song that you used to jam out to in high school on the classic rock station. I remember the first time I heard, I think it was like Mr. Jones by Counting Crows on a classic rock station. I'm like, no, there's some mistake. That's not old enough to be on a classic rock station.
Hi from Ontario.
Well, hey. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Parker's already talking about how excited he is about getting his driver's license and getting a car.
Well, he said yesterday, do you realize this year's the 20th anniversary of 9/11?
Yeah.
I can't believe it's already been 20 years.
Yep. Yeah, let's see. I'm becoming a grandma for the first time. Oh my goodness, congratulations. That is awesome. Feel that way about 70s music. Yeah. Let's see. We've got Colorado in the house. Let's see. Yeah, 20 years. And it's one of those things where, you know, my grandparents' generation they remember where they were when Kennedy got shot. And, of course, 9/11 was so awful. Married in 95. Guess we're classics too. Yeah. Yep, we were married in 98, so we're not far behind you. West Virginia's watching. Hello, West Virginia. Rhode Island. Wow. Let's see. Wait until you have 6 grandchildren. Oh my goodness. That'll
I
be
feel like my generation, we
That'd be
remember
awesome.
we remember when the Challenger blew up.
Oh, yeah. Well, when was that?
When I was a kid, I was in grade school, but I remember because it was winter. There was snow on the ground. We were out of school for a snow day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so either I must have been,
You were probably not even born.
probably not, small. Anybody
Somebody
know what
says
year that
86.
was? Oh, okay, so then I was 6 years old, so I don't remember that. Somebody said I remember Kennedy getting shot. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you, Davina. That was nice.
Thank you very much.
In
Appreciate
Soggy
it.
in New Hampshire. Yeah, I know we've had like a dry spell.
It's 80 degrees in here.
In here, yeah, it's
insane.
warm. It's warm. Money Pit was married in 85. Very cool. Your parents just celebrated how many
60.
years? 60 years.
60 years. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
This
awesome.
month, 60-year anniversary.
Yeah.
I helped him work today. He needed some help, and so I went and helped him for 2 or 3 hours, I guess.
Yeah. Yep, he's still working
Yep.
working hard like a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jamie says, I'm canning green beans soon. Thanks to your videos, you've given me great confidence. I am so glad. That was really what I was
Right.
hoping to accomplish, because my first pressure canning session was terrifying. I called my mom and I called Nunda at Bonterra Homestead, and they both kind of walked me through it.
Hey,
And
from
so,
Litchfield. It's not too far away from us.
So I was hoping that I would be able to do that for someone else. So thank you for telling me that. That I appreciate that.
You look so good in spite of what you're going through. Well, thank you.
Thank you. That's that's nice.
I feel exhausted today,
Yeah. Well, you got really hot today, so that alone zaps
I
the
really,
life out of you.
I don't know. It's just I feel like I didn't do a fraction of what I did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I got super hot yesterday. Today, I just went outside and immediately started feeling miserable in the heat.
Yeah.
But yeah.
40, been together 40 years. That is awesome.
Hello from Oregon.
Yeah, we've not been together that long, but we've been married over half of my life, so I think
That's true.
that's kind of a big
Yeah.
milestone.
Oh, what happened here?
And then in a few years, I will have been a mother for half of my life. So that is also pretty crazy.
Not even responding to that.
Let's see. You're not responding to that. Now, you got a while before you get to half your lifetime.
Yeah, January 28th, 1986 is when the Challenger.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So it was a winter time. Yeah.
Let's see. You two.
Hello from Oklahoma.
Aw, thank you, Grandma. Grandma Prepper.
You too and your story truly inspire me to get my projects done. Well, thank you. Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
We just kind of show what we got going on and how we're trying to figure out doing things, and then we get excited when we end up figuring out how to do something, and then we try to do videos to show other people how to do it, and I mean that's what the community's all about.
Right.
Trying to help others and feed off of one another and throw ideas out.
Oh, thank you, Kristen. That's
Thank you so
nice.
much. Thanks a lot.
Oh, that was really nice. Thank you. Had our 50th wedding anniversary in April. We remember Kennedy killings. I was 13 years old. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other like big.
Oh, events.
Yeah. What
in
about
our life?
celebrities? Yeah. Is there any like celebrity that you you know.
Celebrities?
Yeah, that. I mean, I guess like Kobe Bryant would be one.
Well, that's recent.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Hey, Bumblebee. That
A
could
little
be.
yapper.
No.
Our daughter's probably home. She's been
Yeah.
hanging out with some friends tonight.
Yeah. Elvis Presley in 77. Yeah. Yep. I wasn't around then, but I would imagine that
I was
would be.
3, so I didn't know.
No.
Didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I was 4. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know. See, I was too young to even know how old I was.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I remember.
The little girl that fell in the well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The girl that fell in the
Jessica. Her name was Jessica.
Yeah.
I remember that. I was like 8 years old.
Baby Jessica.
Baby Jessica. I was little, but I remember that. I remember
Who is
watching
now
it.
what, like 40 years old now?
No, she's not my age. She'd be
30 years old?
a little bit younger than me. But yeah, I remember watching that as a kid and my mom crying the whole time because I remember watching it when they were pulling her out.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that stuff like that really wasn't aired on the news. Like, we're so jaded by it today
Yeah.
because that's all they want to show on the news is
Yeah.
stories like that, and then nonstop. They don't want to stop with it.
Yeah.
So, like the miners in
Oh, yeah.
Chile, the soccer team,
Yeah.
they got stuck in a cave during monsoon season.
Yeah.
Why do you do that? But yeah,
She needs grooming.
somebody says I remember Jacob Wetterling, and I have no idea who that is.
No, I don't know who that
Maybe they're going way, way back beyond us,
No,
beyond my time.
no, because I think Matt and Sarah are younger than us, I think.
Well,
Um,
of course, also, different areas of the country,
True.
different areas of the world, they're going to know things that stand out to them that don't mean,
right.
that
we
don't know what they're talking
Yeah.
about to
So
us.
1987, that sounds right. That sounds right.
Yeah, Charles Lindbergh, y'all remember when that happened? Oh, I'm just joking.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, it's not so much that we're remembering the bad, we're just remembering, like, life events that
No,
made
because
made
somebody
a
said,
mark.
can you believe it's already, well, I mentioned it. My son said yesterday, can you believe it's already been 20 years since 9/11?
Yeah.
And that kind of got us on this topic, talking about things, events like that people remember. Maybe we should change the subject.
Yeah.
So,
Probably
yeah.
wouldn't be a bad idea. to
Talk
change the
more
subject.
about
happy things.
tricking people to eat cauliflower thinking it's mashed potatoes, which is actually pretty good.
It is good.
If you know you're not eating mashed potatoes. Because the other day when you made the potato salad with cauliflowers, I didn't know. And when I took a bite, I was like, this potato salad's gone bad. And then I realized,
Goodness, I almost feel
that was my initial thought was like, this potato salad's not good at all. And then like 3 seconds later, it's like, oh, it's the cauliflower version.
Yeah.
Then once I realized what it was, I could eat it, and I was like, yeah, it's not that bad. But if you think that's supposed to be a potato, no, it's not. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I asked him, I said, do you like the potato salad? And he said, yeah. Once I realized that it wasn't potatoes.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have, you take a drink of something thinking it's one thing, but then
Oh, that's terrible.
it ends up being something else, even though you like whatever it is, but just in your mind,
In
you
your
weren't
mind, if you think
prepared.
you're drinking one thing,
Right.
if you think you're drinking water, coffee, tea, Coke, and it turns out it's milk, you'll just about gag and get sick. That is the worst. If you think you're drinking something, you accidentally drink milk.
That's never
Think
happened.
about it.
Well, I can imagine that would be awful, but
yes.
that's never happened to me. Now, I have drank milk that had gone bad accidentally.
Well,
that's not good. Is our wall done? No, but it's close. It's close. Where it's at the moment is the block layer has taken the block all the way up except for probably lacking about 2 rows. And of course it's filled with rebar, and the outside has been waterproofed. So where we're at now is we have to wait for the area that's been dug out to be backfilled. So that way the cement guy can pull the truck over and pump the wall full of concrete, because he said that the hose weighs like 300 pounds when it's pumping. So they can't have like this big abyss between, because they can't support it. So
and the people that's going to help us backfill everything are on vacation this week.
Yeah.
So we're going to wait till they get back. I'm not going to try to get somebody else, because these
Yeah.
people have been with us from day one,
Day
and,
one.
and know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I trust them.
yes, I do too.
So we'll just wait till they get back. So this week there probably won't be any progress until they start. And I don't know if they're gonna get back and immediately start this weekend, or if it be next week sometime.
Yeah.
So we're just right now we're at a good point.
Mm-hmm.
We just right now we're on pause for a few
Yeah,
days.
just for a little bit. But so once the concrete truck pumps the wall with concrete, then the block layer can finish the last 2 rows of block. And I don't know if that's when they can set the house down, or if we have to wait until the other walls are supported. Do you know?
No, we don't have to wait.
Oh, we don't? Okay, cool.
No, I mean, we'll have to probably let it sit and cure for a few days.
Sure.
Just make sure.
Yeah, so that's all good. You know, we're just getting it lined up, and but like you said, we just have to be patient. My husband several years ago poured buttermilk. Oh, I lost it. Buttermilk in his cereal and gagged. Oh my goodness, that would be so awful. I don't like buttermilk. I've tried every time I have the opportunity to try it, I try it, because I know my mom loves buttermilk, your mom loves buttermilk, and I've tried it and I just can't like it. So putting that in cereal would just be that would be devastating.
Somebody says at least they'll be pumping in the 80s instead of the 90s.
Hopefully.
Well, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know what it's going to be a week or two from now.
Yeah.
It looks like, you know, the end of July and pretty much August. July and August are always the hottest in Kentucky.
Yeah.
So now that the 90s are kind of settling in, I'm afraid it's going to be like this for the next month.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah. Thankfully, though,
If
in
you're-
Kentucky, we don't have a lot of absolutely miserable days. It's just
it might cool
Couple
down for a
months
day or
and then-
two, but then to get right back into the heat and humidity again.
Yeah.
It cools off if it rains a little bit, but that doesn't last long.
yeah. Jennifer said, "I know you're ready to be home."
We are.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're.
Very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, we really appreciate. I mean, we've been blessed with a place that we can call home temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
It's been such a huge blessing, but yeah, we want to get back to our place with and get back into our, I guess
Regular
our
routine.
regular rhythm and
Yeah.
and what's familiar with us and what's familiar to us and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody asked how the garden doing.
How's the garden doing? My
If you're just joining us, and you haven't joined us this summer,
yeah.
we haven't had a garden this summer.
Yeah.
Except for a couple of potted plants.
Right.
Where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the year where we are not able to garden
Right.
due to a lot of other things happening.
Right. And the reason why we decided not to put in a garden anyway was because we knew that, you know, our property right now is a construction site, and it just, I didn't want to plant stuff and then it be destroyed by equipment or, them having to.
And if you're not
dump
there,
stuff.
we're not there to care for it, to harvest. It's just, it was impossible for us to do gardening the way we need to do gardening.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way it needed to be cared for, tended to, and when everything starts coming in and getting ripe, we weren't able to do it. So it wasn't fair for us to try to keep growing something.
No, and I'm glad we didn't because I told him, I'm like, well, maybe we can, and he said no.
Nope.
No, and
Not
I'm
gonna
glad
try it.
because we are like what, 25, 30 minutes away.
Yeah,
And even though we go out there every day, we're not out there. We're out there to feed the animals, and then we have to go run errands.
And it's not something right now. We just don't need that on our plate.
No, I would have been way overwhelmed, more than I already am. Oh, we getting cucumbers right now. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Is like our pastor has a beautiful garden, huge garden. And I've got a sack of cucumbers sitting on the table right now. We ate 3 of them for dinner tonight. They were so good.
Yeah, he's rocking it big time with his garden.
His garden is awesome.
I keep telling him, get out there and start doing some videos and showing people how you've set everything up, from the greenhouse to his raised beds to his huge in-ground garden. He's got a great setup with, it's amazing. I don't know, he's busy, but right now is the perfect opportunity. He wants to get his YouTube channel going too and more content. I was like, this is the time, but I don't know, we'll see. He might get out there and do some.
Yeah.
If not, I might go over there and do some for him.
Yeah. Well, and he probably would let us too. Let us get it. Let us.
I went over there the other day and helped him do some stuff over there at his house, and I ran out to his garden and picked a couple of blackberries, and they were so good.
Yeah.
They were the tame ones that didn't have seeds in them. I like that. I like them.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
See, some of y'all, they got my pun. Did you
I
get
got
my
it.
pun?
I just.
You just completely ignored it.
I got it. I'm just like, yep.
Oh my goodness. See.
Again, it ain't.
That's how I do with your dad jokes.
The squirrels attacked my zucchini.
Oh no. Yeah,
See squirrels out there with zucchinis, doing Jedi fighting. That's how my mind works when I'm tired.
When you're tired, yeah, I can see
and
that.
And when I'm not tired.
Let's see. I told him when he got home that he needed to take a cool shower, but I think you just changed clothes.
I changed clothes and took some ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Central Ohio, my garden is just starting to produce jalapenos. Screensaver. There we go.
Yeah, our screen went out on us.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, the screen is way over here today, so when we read our comments,
Yeah.
we're like, okay, what we got over here?
Yeah.
Nice cold shower.
Southern Blessed Homestead is here? I didn't see them.
Looks like it.
What?
What?
Oh my goodness. Well, hi,
The
James.
gardening channel with James.
Thank you
man.
so much. That is so nice. Cute
Well.
dog. My dog Tuck says, grab a few packs of seeds for next year's garden.
Bless you. Thank you
Thank you
so
so much.
much.
That is so nice.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Southern Blessed is here. Patty has been canning all day. And I saw where Holler Homestead Meg posted canning jars and said how much she loves the sound of lids popping about as much as rain.
Yeah.
You know,
We
on a
live
tin
for the
roof.
ping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all, you want to know what's crazy is I've been watching some of our old videos because I'm homesick, and I actually watched the video, the live stream from the night before the house fell, and really watching it and listening to some of the things that we said, it was like, if we only knew what was going to happen.
I know we were talking about storms.
We were talking about storms, and you kept saying, I just hope no one gets hurt and no one loses it property or something like that. And I was like, huh.
Well, hopefully no one else did.
Yeah, well, we know they did. We know they did because our insurance agent told us that he had just come back from a house that burned to the ground.
I was talking about the people watching, the homesteaders that were watching us.
But yeah, he said that he had just come back from a house that had burned down because it got struck by lightning. And then, of course, you ran into a friend that's in construction who somebody else had.
Wasn't it 3 or 4 days before that a tornado hit a town not too far from here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was going on too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ping is the music of summer. Yeah, the canning jars pinging.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing too. I can't can on this stove. I would like to be able to can some things, but this stove, the eyes are wonky, the surface is kind of small, there's no way. And since the eyes are wonky, all of the pots that I put on there, they keep sliding off. I have to keep pulling them back up. So yeah, there's no way I could can on that stove.
That's a technical term, by the way.
Yes.
It's wonky.
Yes. How do you know when your stove is wonky? Your pots slide. It's true.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't hear ping ping. You'd hear crash bang.
Yeah. So definitely when we get back home and things calm down, I have several things on my list that I need to can. One of them being chicken, because I sure would love to have some chicken salad right now. And I just can't justify buying canned chicken when I can do it myself for so much cheaper.
Yeah, that does sound good. Sounds good.
Yes, it does. But see, he likes his kind of plain, with just like mayonnaise, salt, pepper, maybe some onion. I like grapes and mandarin oranges.
Why you want to put a grape
pineapple
in with chicken?
tidbits and
then she wants to throw in nuts, berries.
Oh yeah.
She's like, no.
Yes. See, Darcy feels me. And pecans. Gotta have
whatever.
it. Yeah. He hates it. Yeah, I like celery too.
It.
He hates celery.
Oh, celery. Gosh. That's the most useless food out there besides rice cakes.
Listen, no, you are so wrong.
Celery has no nutritional value.
Yes, it does. It is full of fiber. Listen, it actually takes your body.
It has no vitamins.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't. It has no flavor.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it tastes terrible.
And it has
does have
crunch.
flavor.
And did you guys know, I'm sure most of y'all know this.
It has no calories.
Actually, it does have calories, but it takes your body
takes more calories to eat
to
it.
burn it.
Eat it.
Than it has in it. Yes.
It's
because
terrible.
it's so fibrous. It's awesome. It's great. It's the best. I
Maybe
love
if you
it.
put some molasses on it or something.
No, why would you go do a thing like that?
Because molasses is good and celery's not. At least if I'm going to eat it, I'm going to eat something that I like.
Do you like peanut butter?
Yeah.
Then put that on celery.
No, that ruined the peanut butter.
Oh my gosh. Y'all.
Oh, celery's terrible. Let me tell you how I really feel.
Tinker's
Celery's
wife,
terrible.
she said barf, molasses on celery. I know. then you're wasting perfectly good molasses.
Well, let's just not eat celery.
Oh, no. Pimento cheese on celery, now that's really good.
Y'all are killing me. We need to end this live.
Ants on a log where you do the peanut butter with raisins on top.
Ants on a log? What?
That's what it's called, ants on a log. You take celery, you fill it with peanut butter, and then you put raisins on top. It's really good.
I'd rather eat ants on a log than celery.
Emily said, "Dang, Jack, tell us how you really feel about celery."
I don't like it.
Carrots, canned cheese, like nacho cheese. And you see, Darcy said Jack's about to flip the table.
Yeah.
Jack is gonna be like, boom, then walk away and leave. Oh my goodness.
Can't stand celery.
No to the raisins. Oh, cheese whiz. I have never done that, but I can totally see that that's doable. Would you just do hot water? How would you do that?
Cheese whiz. That's something I haven't had since I was a kid.
The canned cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel more like going and buying a container of cookie dough.
That would be dangerous.
But that'd be good. That'd be good.
Like 2 bites, but then after that it'd be like, ugh.
Yep, more for me.
Pimento cheese on celery, yes, that is good.
Pimento cheese.
That is good.
And then stop.
Oh,
Pimento
good grief.
cheese. Don't be putting
Stay
it on.
away from the whiz, Kimmy says.
How did we go from canned chicken
We
to
always go to
I hate
food.
celery?
We always go to food.
Yeah, but how do we go from, well, yeah, because,
Oh, because
yeah.
we were talking about chicken salad.
Yes.
Somebody said put celery
Keep
in
it simple. Keep it basic. No need to get all crazy with the cheese whiz.
I like bougie chicken salad.
Yeah, I married a high maintenance chicken salad woman.
Well, at least that's the only way I'm high maintenance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Making keto snacks for tomorrow. I'm getting tired of eating.
You know,
it.
one thing
Ooh,
I
jalapeno
would,
jack
if I'm
bacon.
able to, if we are able to, one of the things that I would like to get when we get back in our new house.
It'll be
when
practically
when we
new,
get back in
yes.
our house, I would like to get one of those propane burners that you can even outside if you wanted to go outside and
Yeah.
can, or put a pot on there and fry a turkey or something like that. But you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
Those.
I certainly do.
I very much, well, we had been thinking about buying one before we had the house tear up on us, but I would like to get one. Oh yeah, like a Camp Chef. Camp Chef makes them.
So
I think Camp Chef is probably the most popular brand of them.
Linda said, "What big kitchen appliances will you need to replace?"
Serenity Hill says they have one and it's great.
Linda, honestly, I don't think I need to replace any. I would love to replace the refrigerator, but only because I want to, not because I need to.
The fridge is going to need an overhaul with cleaning.
Oh yeah.
And then we hope it continues to work good, but we have considered the idea of, if we're able to, that would be something we would like to go ahead and replace.
Yeah.
I really hope our dishwasher's okay.
Me too. I love that dishwasher, and it would cost a lot to get one like it.
Yeah, I really hope our dishwasher is okay.
It got pushed out because it was on the wall that fell, and so we don't really know what happened in the back. Hopefully nothing, but we
again,
don't
that's
know.
something I'm gonna wait till the house gets set back down level, and then from there pull it out and see
Yeah.
if everything's okay.
Yeah, and what we had thought is if we do replace the refrigerator, we would like to take the one that we have in the kitchen and
If
then
it still works.
if it still works, and put it in the basement, so that way we have extra
We would have a fridge and a freezer
refrigerator space
in the basement until we can end up getting a deep freezer.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have to replace.
We'll
We
have to
lost our
replace
deep
it.
freezer.
Yeah, it got crushed like a can.
Yeah, and we also, if we can, we would like to have an upright this time instead of a
Yes.
chest freezer.
Yeah, so that way we can actually see what we have.
Kathy's posting links to Camp Chef burners.
Thank you. Let's see. Has the 2-eyed propane huge pots will fit. Awesome. Yes, and hopefully, our stove should be fine. There shouldn't be anything wrong with it. But if you all recall, I just got that stuff. So I hope it's okay.
Man, everybody's talking about that. They have a double burner. Their Scout Troop has one. The Camp Chef has 2 burner stoves. We have one and love it. That's from Mandy. And there's from New Zealand.
Let's see. Aww.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
Carol, you're
comments
so
about the Camp
sweet.
Chef.
But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to, and I will say this too, and we had mentioned, we do know that we're going to have to replace our floors. Not the subflooring, just the laminate, which we're okay with because we wanted to do that when we first bought it, but all of the proceeds from the sale of our previous home, we just didn't have enough to spread out that far. So we thought, we'll just live with it until we're able to replace it. Well, now we have to.
Now we have to.
Yeah.
It's not a choice. It tore up.
Right. And so we love the floors that we put in our bedrooms. It's beautiful. It's called Tobacco Barn. It's very durable. It's like an LVT laminate flooring. It's waterproof. It's awesome. So we're planning on putting that down throughout the rest of the house. And
Or something like it.
Or something like it, something very close. If we can't find that, hopefully we can, because I would hate to have different floors everywhere. But I think my kitchen is probably going to get a little bit of a makeover.
I thought you said you didn't want it in the kitchen because it'd be too dark.
No, I said that I would have to do some things if we put. I want it in the kitchen. I want it everywhere.
Oh,
I love
okay.
it. Yeah. So because
It really makes the inside of the house, like in our bedrooms, it really makes it kind of look more like a cabin or a log house.
It's very rustic. It's really nice.
I love it.
I do too. So we're gonna put it everywhere, but because it is dark, it's gonna make the kitchen really dark because I have dark cabinets. So like I said, I'm gonna be doing a makeover on a budget in the kitchen, and I'm really excited. I've been on Pinterest, been getting ideas, but those cabinets are not gonna look the way they look once we get back in the house.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay.
Paint does wonders. Yes, it does. Oh man, if I could get help, that would be amazing. But yeah.
You get what?
Help.
Help?
Painting, yes. But I do know we have several areas. I love our paint colors on the walls. I don't really want to change that. I really like those paint colors. Parker his room is going to get redone because he's going to have the most drywall work. I think what it looks like so far, he'll have the most drywall work in his room. And now that he's getting close to 16, I told him, I was like, well, I guess it's time for you to have a big boy room. So he's been thinking about what he wants to do in there. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, it's going to be like a new house when we get to it. So
Yeah.
but I'm excited.
Yeah. It's it is a
Thank you, Mandy.
huge process. I mean, we're going through it. We're trying to be patient.
Mm-hmm.
We have our moments where we get tired of waiting, but we know it's just a process.
Yeah, and we
But-
have to wait.
But you guys are so encouraging.
Yes, you are.
We really appreciate
Yes,
that
you
as
are.
well.
Yeah, so we're very excited, and
if we're able to get in the house and be able to even make it better than before, which we know the basement's going to be better.
oh yeah,
The basement right now is better than before.
Yep.
But it's going to be so much better. But if we can get back into the house and fix the things, and it ends up being better than, what we had in the first place, it's all by God taking care of everything
Right.
and just opening doors and helping us out
yep,
and using a lot of our friends and people to help us along the way.
yes, yep, and that has been awesome. But yeah, I'm really excited, especially one area of the basement that's getting a little treatment.
Like your pantry area. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yes,
Hopefully that will all work out great.
yes, because
Yeah.
when we got
You got to think out because we're changing things in the basement. We're going to have electricians and everybody come in and
yeah,
add new
vents, lights, outlets,
what was I thinking? The breaker box.
the breaker.
A new breaker. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot that has to be
I'm
done.
tired. I'm exhausted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't even think of a breaker
Yeah.
or another fuse
Yeah.
I don't guess we call them fuses anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's still, like we said, big things are happening, and there's still some big things that have to happen, but it's a whole lot of little stuff too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and we have only been concentrating on the major stuff right now. So once we get over the hump for some of the major issues, the little stuff, it's either going to be just, to me, I almost dread dealing with it, because even though it'll be a lot of little things, it's going to be a lot of things. And I like taking one thing at a time, but we're going to have to start addressing, we're going to have to start multitasking majorly when it comes to that. And I'm dreading that.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can do it in such a way that it's like organized, and we can, so that way nothing's missed. That's the problem with multitasking. Multitasking is really not a good thing, because no one can really do it.
But there's a lot of little issues we'll have to take care of.
Yeah.
Pretty much, all in the same time frame.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
We'll divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I think we need to pretty much call it a night and wrap it up.
Yeah. He needs to
We are
rest.
We're very appreciative of everybody that does join us, though.
Yes, thank you all so much. You guys are just the best. Thank y'all so very much.
You're awesome.
Thank y'all for your encouragement, for your kind words, and for your monetary gifts. It truly is helping us rebuild our home. There is absolutely no way that we could do it without you all. And we know the Lord is working through y'all. He's working through our church family, and that's how we're able to keep going.
Yeah, when we get through all of this, I hope some way eventually we will be able to do something to thank everybody enough.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Charles said, "Why is it taking so long?"
Actually, a lot of people are telling us we're making good progress quicker than expected.
Yeah.
It's only been 2 months, and we're already lining up different contractors, but different builders to come do stuff. And around here, a lot of people are booked up 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
But we're able to start getting people that's been helping us right away. Well, not right away, but within weeks, people are able to help.
Right. And just with the economic climate, with everything.
But it's a major rebuild too.
Yeah.
It isn't something as simple as just a quick repair job.
Yeah.
It's a major, I won't say remodel,
No.
but it's a major
Yeah.
build.
Well, and they keep telling us it's trickier too, because they're basically having to rebuild a basement under an existing house.
Yeah.
And that's not really the order that they go.
And a lot of people don't want to do that.
No.
Even people that know how to do it's like, I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, we've had people say that they won't do the job because they don't want the liability. It's risky. But thankfully, this black guy that's doing it, he is doing an amazing job.
Yeah, restructure. Yeah, definitely a restructure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do wish it was going faster.
Of course we do.
It's been 2.5 months, and I'm starting to get impatient. I'm starting to get a little, wore out.
Yeah.
But
he's been, I've not done any physical labor on the house at all. Jackie, every free moment that he has, he's out there, he's sweating, he's doing a lot. And he either takes time off work, or he goes in before work, or he goes after work to get stuff done.
Yeah. I did get the base plate put back under that side of the house. I got it done Friday.
Yeah.
Is it Friday? Yeah, got it done Friday. And then as I got finished, the guy showed up to waterproof the wall, which was huge, because we thought he was going to come Saturday, and he ended up coming a day early and getting it done.
Yep.
So yeah, things are getting done, and we just have to pace ourselves too.
Yeah.
Take it one day at a time.
The waterproofing guy even told us that we're the last basement that he's going
He
to do.
said, I don't want to do any more of
Yeah,
these.
he said he's done.
And then our new friends that we got to hang out with yesterday, actually,
Yeah.
Mike from
JM
at the Nut House. They're in the area for a few days, and he actually, well, he said, I want to come check it out. I'll take a look at whatever you want to take a look at. And he is a plumber by trade and an expert at plumbing, so he actually came out and checked a few things out for us, which was, can't thank him enough for doing that.
Yeah.
It's just he did that and actually fixed one problem that we had been dealing with.
We had a leaky tub.
So he fixed it.
Yep. We actually had a plumber come out and look at the leaky tub and goes, well, I don't know. And then he just comes out. He's like, "You got some channel locks? You got this?" And then
Well, we had to run to town. We had to buy some stuff.
Yeah,
and,
but he fixed it.
But yeah, and then so we took him out to eat.
Yeah, we did. We did. Of course, they took us out to lunch. We took them out to dinner. We had a really great day.
We had a good day visiting
awesome.
with them.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
All right, you guys. So we're gonna call it a night. Thank you again so much for being here, for your patience, because we know we're not putting out a lot of content right now, but
Yeah.
And what we do put out, it's usually about the house. So we appreciate you all hanging in with us and staying updated and asking us and asking about us and all that good stuff. But before I forget, if you know the Lord and you are a prayer warrior, remember Art and Bree. They had their twins at 28 weeks.
Wow.
Looks like they're doing all right, but the babies are really, really tiny. So we just need to pray that the Lord will watch over them, that they will grow and be strong, and that He'll also comfort the family. Because as a mama, you don't want to leave those babies, So let's remember them, and also continue to remember the needy homesteader as she's continuing to not only heal from the wreck, her and her kiddos, but also grieving the loss of her husband. So just keep those people on your mind and your heart.
Definitely.
So, anyway.
Yeah, and we will try to put out content as we progress with the house, but there probably won't be any this week because there won't be a whole lot of stuff to update you on.
Yeah.
But hopefully next week we'll have a whole lot better updates.
Yeah.
A whole lot better, a whole lot more
Right.
to tell you about. So we do hope that there'll be a lot of progress after this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody asked if we have a list on Amazon. Do you mean like a wish list on Amazon? No, I don't.
We don't. That might be helpful because I think you're not the first person to ask if they could help out in that regard. But
so there is a list link. I don't think there's anything on that list. I had a couple of things on that list, but either it's been sent to us or I've already gotten it.
That link or something that we had is probably over a year old.
Yeah.
So we haven't put anything together in that regard, but maybe something to look into. Yeah.
All right. So, but thank you all so much, and until next time, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared. God bless you guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.
God bless everyone. Y'all have a great week. Be safe.
Yes.